What?
Okay.
Have you watched that one podcast with that girl in Drake? The girl who like has no emotion.
No. Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Didn't she like fall off or something?
She kind of did.
Yeah. I feel like everyone used to like see clips of her being so awkward, and then she just.
And then everyone found out that she's low-key like rich as heck because her dad's like a film star or something.
I thought. Huh?
Or like a film director or something.
Okay. So I guess we can start now. Well, hello everyone. Hello listeners. We are this is the underscore podcast. I guess that's what we're going with. Do you want to introduce yourself a little?
Yeah. Hello everybody. I am Wyatt Mississippi, playboy, millionaire, and all-around amazing co-host of the underscore.
And I am the host, not playboy, billionaire, a little bit insane host, Simon. And this is the first podcast episode, so thank you and thank you for listening, and I hope you continue to listen to whatever future episodes we will have. And I think it's okay just to get right into it. I feel like that's a hint every YouTuber has. Get right into it, guys. First topic that I have in the script. Everything is scripted, by the way. You know, everything is scripted. You know, what is a original interaction on the internet nowadays? I've been wanting to talk about this actually for a while. How smart do you think you were as a child? Like, it doesn't have to be like academically smart. It could be just like clever.
General, not very.
Like you could be clever.
Hold it.
Yeah, you can hold it.
Okay, not very smart. I think like a little bit below average.
Why?
I don't know. I failed kindergarten.
How did you fail kindergarten?
I don't know. I just wasn't very good at being a kindergartner. I don't know. Because because I was really trying. Because I don't know. You're not very smart when you're a kid, right? Like generally.
There are smart kids.
Oh wow.
Like
way to rub it
have you
in.
ever seen, like,
Way to rub it
I mean,
in.
like there's kids who like manipulate their parents at like the age of 4.
Yeah, I was not one of those kids. I was dumb. So yeah, I'm okay now.
I think I was pretty. No, I had to have been smart. All right, so I have this story. You know Eric? No, the skinny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Eric. He was in. We were us in Miss Hutchins' class. Actually, I probably shouldn't say for the sake of privacy. For the sake of privacy, I'm gonna use Bob. So Bob. We were all in 5th and 6th grade. It was me, Wyatt, Bob, 3 other people who I will not mention. I remember, and in a background to describe who Bob is. Yeah. I don't know why it was the first name. Okay, anyways, in description of who Bob is, Bob hated class. He just did not want to be there. Like, this kid had to have had ADHD, like, to the max, because I remember we had to take his pencils away. Yeah, because he wouldn't pay attention at all, and he would start playing with...
Class or before?
No, in Miss Hutchins' class, because I remember because he would just play with his pencils instead of doing work, and if it wasn't his pencils, he would just fiddle with his fingers. I don't know, but that kid was on something, and that was... He just was. And I remember, like, it was one day, we were doing... It was math, and math class was just before lunch.
I know you like this. I understood nothing. Like, I actually got nothing from math.
It was math, and for some reason, I don't know, on this day we were all sitting at the table, at the long lunch table, and we were doing activities together, and I remember Bob was sitting like in the seat across of me, and it was pushing lunchtime. I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes past lunchtime, which was 11:30. And I'm thinking, I noticed, like, I look at the clock and I'm like, dang, it's already lunchtime. But I don't want to tell the teacher because, you know, if we push into lunchtime, knowing our teacher, you know, she'll still give us our 30 minutes of lunch and our 30 minutes of recess. And if that's the case, then it's going to push into our afternoon classes, which I hated afternoon classes. I think we had, like, science, and I thought science was boring. And...
Well, okay.
What?
I think they all sucked. I think I really did like history because I don't know. I don't even know I liked history, but I did like history. I've always liked history. But no, I hated. What math class?
Yeah.
Screw math class, mathematics.
Well, that was my plan. I was gonna tell the teacher, right? Because I wanted to push into the afternoon class time. But Bob wants to look at the clock as well, and Bob hates class and doesn't think at all. So he looks at the class. He's like, "Oh, it's time for lunch. You're already past lunchtime." So he raises his hand, and I'm like thinking, Bob, put your freaking hand down. I know what you're gonna do. Don't ruin this for me. And he's just like, "It is lunchtime. It's lunchtime." I'm like, Bob, shut up, Bob. No one cares. Come on, just listen to me. And I literally was trying to tell him like the entire plan. And we're whispering and like across the table. And then Miss Hutchins, our teacher, who had to been helping, like, I don't know, she was helping somebody. And she looks over, is like, "What are you guys whispering about, huh?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness, Bob, just freaking suck, Bob." So I just like, yeah, so it's lunchtime already, and I was just telling Bob that it was already lunchtime, but I just didn't want to say it out loud. And then she was like, "Oh, why did you share the whole class that it was already lunchtime?" I was like, "I just didn't. I like math or whatever." Anyways, that day sucked because of Bob. Screw Bob. Anyway, so I think
Bob deserves the what hell has for him.
I think that defines I was pretty smart. Back then. I have hobbies. I put down hobbies.
I don't have any hobbies.
Yeah.
I go shopping. I take people's money, and that's about it.
Anyways, I don't have. Actually, I do have hobbies. I've been doing taekwondo recently.
Yeah.
Been doing taekwondo, guys. Which
So
is
my hobbies are passing school.
That's honestly such a fire hobby, because I'm struggling. Like,
I'm fighting to get on honor roll this quarter. Like, cause I got a stupid. Bro, I'm actually gonna kill myself.
wait, you're not an honor rolls?
Last quarter and first quarter I got an honor roll.
Mm-hmm.
But this quarter I'm fighting for my life because I don't even know if I'm gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is because I got a 68 on a grammar test about verbs, Simon. Verbs.
Look,
I'm not dumb, bro. Like
I would not be able to help you there because I suck at grammar tests.
bro. I'm. Grammar is my zone. I'm good at grammar.
Really?
Yes.
I suck. I hate it. Like laid. What is that?
Lay.
Like,
Okay, I hate laid. I hate laid and I hate drink and drunk and drank and cling and clung and clinged and peace off.
The next topic. I don't think we're gonna go through everything. The Super Bowl. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I didn't because I didn't like the halftime performers, and I know you're gonna.
You don't like Usher.
Okay, I knew you're gonna, because I'm sure you love Usher.
I don't. I've never listened to Usher before the
good.
halftime Super Bowl. But I did like the performance.
Give off, like Usher vibes, like you like Usher. But if I was Alicia Keys' husband, I would soccer punch that dude like Will Smith, bro. Humping on my wife on national television in front of hundred of millions of Americans. Like, wow, that's crazy.
I don't. I think it's just part of the show. But I've never listened to Usher before then. Or like seriously, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard. Like, like some of his songs. Is that
even Usher?
I don't know, but
I'm
like,
pretty sure that's Usher.
Like whatever song he had with like Lil Jon or something like that. I like the show. I think it's really good. My cousins were like freaking out, but they're black, so obviously.
Yeah. Like him.
But I mean, pretty good show. The dance was awesome. If you saw it, if you watched it.
There.
Taylor Swift and Ice Spice,
and
so I think a Kardashian was there. A lot of people were there, like Kai Cenat, Mr. B's.
So amazing. I was only watching her.
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't hate Taylor Swift, but like I hate the attention that she's getting.
I do dislike the attention
why does the NFL channel have a compilation of Taylor Swift?
That's because she's dating like the NFL like
I know
superhero.
Travis Kelce, but like, come on.
I don't know. I think it's just a cash grab.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure she knows it. But I mean, I don't hate Taylor Swift. I actually do like some of her songs. Like her older. I haven't listened to anything past like 2013 because I really like Blake's Space. and like Bad Blood. Or wait, that's not even
Yeah.
okay. But other than that, I don't have a hate like many people do for Taylor Swift, which I don't really get. I think it's unwarranted.
I don't have a hate for her. I just don't like the attention.
Well, I keep
that
seeing
the
people,
whole world's giving.
I keep seeing people like Taylor Swift music. It's so bad. I can't even listen to it. Like, okay, I think
people hate popular people.
that is true. But I'm like, I think you're just bandwagoning.
You're projecting.
Yeah, because maybe you should listen. Like, actually take a moment to listen, because that's what she is essentially what 2013 and 2014 was about.
Yeah.
And supposedly she was friends with Kanye, or something. I don't know. I mean, she respects the heck out of a lot of people, which I think is very respectable in itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like she was rich or anything growing up, or whatever. I think it was like a middle class family, I guess. But I watched the Super Bowl. It really made me mad, because obviously.
Who did you vote for?
I was going for the 49ers.
Why though? Why is everyone like 49ers are like the top-notch doggos?
Well, it was originally going to be the Ravens, right? And that was because we all wanted Black Lamar Jackson to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And we just did not want the Chiefs to win, because this is like, I don't know, like their 5th year of going so far into the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
like
You mean like
in a row.
new?
Yeah, we just really wanted something new. It may have been more than 5 years, but I just did not want Patrick Mahomes to go back again. And so originally everyone was counting on the Ravens, because we all thought the Ravens did not win.
Isn't this their 2nd year winning though?
Who?
The Super Bowl.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
No.
They won last year.
They won last year. This is their 2nd year winning against the 49ers in the Super Bowl. They won in 2019, and I wanted the 49ers to win in 2019.
That's 2 times in a row.
Huh?
That's 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
That they won.
Yeah, against the 49ers, that is. But I think they won against someone else recently, like since then. But it's just that they keep going.
There's one Super Bowl a year, right?
Yeah.
Last year they had it in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, but they weren't there.
Yes, they were.
Were they? I don't remember.
I'm not on track.
I mean, you're talking to me, who has horrible memory.
Oh, well. Yeah, I remember Patrick Mahomes jumping around.
Jumping around.
Because he was like, yippee!
He sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, he does. Okay. Last year was Kansas City against Philadelphia, and they won. That was in Arizona.
It was the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs. That's Kansas City. It was the Chiefs versus.
Never really cared about.
Okay, whatever. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. They won.
Uh-huh.
The year before that was the Rams versus the Bears.
Uh-huh.
But I do remember the Chiefs like being pretty close. And then the year before that was the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers, which they lost. The year before that was Chiefs versus San Francisco, which they won.
Uh-huh.
My point is, I just don't want to see the Chiefs. They keep making it somehow to like really well in the playoffs, and I just don't want it to happen. And everyone wanted.
You're tired of them winning.
Yeah, I'm tired of them winning. And everyone wanted the Ravens to win, and then they lost. And then we all thought that the Lions were going to win, but then they got beat by the 49ers in a really sad way. What was the next topic? Oh, drafting. Not drafting like in cars. I wanted to talk about World War III. Because we're about to get drafted in the next couple of years.
I'm not getting drafted now.
What do you mean?
I'll let you know that right now.
Why?
I already have an plan.
Which is?
Moving to Canada.
Canada?
Yes.
You realize they'll probably draft you too, right?
No, I'm not a Canadian citizen.
So Canada. Why Canada? Why are you going back to Canada? Or why are you going back? Why are you going to Canada? Pretty sure they're going to draft you anyways.
Canada is awesome. Next question.
No, it's not. What's in Canada?
I don't know. I just picked Canada because it's close. And I don't have to travel any ocean.
It's been like almost an hour. Jeez.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It has not felt like it.
It has not felt like it. And I said we're going to have like a little intermission in the middle.
30. You wanna
Like
start
30
your intermission?
minutes. But now for a little intermission, and after the intermission, I will read your daily horoscope.
Oh, okay.
And that was our intermission. If you heard Investigations by Kevin McLeod, then the following horoscope is for you. If you did not hear Investigations by Kevin McLeod, then I'm sorry. You're either deaf or simply this horoscope is not for you. And today's horoscope. Your latest scheme is an important one. You are definitely approaching the point of no return when it comes to your level of commitment. If you want things to continue on this path, you need to throw yourself into the process. Otherwise, you need to jump ship immediately or you run the risk of getting in too deep. If this plan involves travel, you will have to look at your calendar far into the future and make sure you can take the time you need to do the things the way you want to do them. And that was today's horoscope. That was very nice, actually.
I don't believe it.
I don't. Well, we're not supposed to say that because we're.
Oh, I love horoscopes. I mean, I read it every hour just to make sure I get everything correct for the day, you know? Love horoscopes.
I think our next one, I should do like a Wordle. Something.
Yeah. Like the word of the day or some nonsense.
Yeah, alright. Playing.
We should go to Brazil. Oh,
Why would we go to Brazil?
Okay. You know how we're gonna go on a Tour de France or Tour de Europe?
Yeah.
I'm poor, but I don't know how we're gonna afford it. We like $500 and just that's
Get a
impossible.
job, obviously.
Well,
work during the summer.
I'll tell you and try it, man.
Let me tell you, right?
The search is rough.
Let me tell you, right? Because like a part-time job can get you like what, $1,000 a month, or something like that.
Yep.
And then a summer is like 2 to 3 months.
Mhm.
I think for each of us, like if we were to do that, that's like more than enough. And then you also have to remember Remy. For context, Remy is another potential co-host of this podcast show. So it is. I won't keep his name private.
But not as hot as
Remy does
so.
have. Okay.
Yeah. Just so you guys know.
I don't know. He's the one who gets ladies. So.
Oh. Wait.
But that's only because he's tall.
To be tall must be great.
And we're over here, 5'7".
Yeah, I'm 5'8", man. That's what my
Yeah.
doctor told me, and that's what I'm stating.
All right. Well, I'm 5'7".
Wait. Oh, you're not 17 yet.
No, I'm not. I turned
How
17
close
in like
are
2
you?
weeks.
Yeah.
My goodness. See, and I remember your birthday. Dang.
Okay. And I sent you the video of us bowling.
hmm
That was actually kind of fun.
That was fun.
What are you doing this year? Or what are you doing this year?
I low-key want to go paintballing, but I don't know. It's either paintballing or
terrified of
arcade.
paintball.
It's not that bad if you wear enough protection.
Who wore shorts? Was it you?
No, it wasn't me who wore shorts, but Remy wore a short sleeve shirt, jeans,
Uh-huh.
and white shoes. Which, by the
But
way,
I only have white shoes, so I'll be, trashed.
but it'll be fine because it's washable paint.
Uh-huh.
But which to me still is insane because he wore a t-shirt, jeans and white shoes and nothing. Wait, let me tell you, it stings. Like it stings.
Like getting slapped.
Yeah, like getting slapped, but in like a very precise,
Like really good aim.
like really good aim. But it's fun. It is a lot of fun. Especially if you get there early, it's definitely fun. My goal is that if we do go, I want to come up fashionable, obviously, because it's my 17th birthday, and so I gotta be fashionable, and I gotta wear like little editor's note. So the file, I don't know what happened. I guess the codec or something got corrupted. So we are doing a supplemental "Am I the Asshole" read from Reddit. Okay, the safety measures. Do you want to read it? Okay, I will read it. Am I the asshole for yelling at my wife for firing our babysitter and making her cry because she called an ambulance? And apparently the flare is poo mode activated. Alright. Hello Reddit. I have just downloaded Reddit because my niece said I should post the story to the AITA board, so here I am. I'm not very good with technology, so forgive me, but I'll probably be messing this whole post up. So basically, here's what happened. Me and my wife hired our babysitter, we've been going for years. We have 2 sons and a daughter, and we've been hiring her since my oldest son was a baby. Though it was mostly her mom looking after the baby while she was helping, so we gave her a couple of dollars for that. She's now 16 and can look after the kids all on her own, and the oldest 2 love her. My youngest is only 7 months old, so I'm not sure he really gets it yet, but he seems definitely relatively happy when he's with her. This Friday, my kid's daycare has been closed for renovations, and Daisy, our babysitter, has kindly offered to take care of them after school from 3:30 to 6 p.m. I get home from work at 6, and my wife gets home at 5:30. However, I got home early from work at 5:30. So these people are definitely British because no one says 5:30. When I got home, I found my wife yelling at Daisy while Daisy was sobbing and apologizing. I asked my wife what was going on, and all she did was start yelling that Daisy had cost us a bunch of money. My first thought was that she'd broken something, but my wife wasn't telling me what it was. She told Daisy she wouldn't be paying her for her time and to get out of our house and never come back or she'd call the police. Daisy then ran out crying, and I left my wife to calm down while I comforted my kids. They were all crying in a different room while my wife yelled at Daisy. When everything had calmed down, I got the full story from my wife. So here's what happened. My wife had been looking after the kids until 3:30 while we were at work. I'm sorry, my mother had been looking after the kids until 3:30 while we were at work. This was Daisy's first time looking after my youngest son, though we knew we could trust her with the babies since she looked after my daughter alone when she was a baby. Something important that you should know is that my youngest son has breath-holding episodes, which occur when he gets frustrated or is in pain, and he will just hold his breath. To stop them, you just have to blow on the baby, okay, or they will snap out of it on their own. They're completely normal and relatively safe in babies. However, the episodes can sometimes cause passing out and blueness. And it's normal, and he usually wakes up within a few seconds. I'm sorry, so he passes out? Okay. To cut a long story short, my mom forgot to tell Daisy what to do if that happens. And when my son passed out, Daisy panicked and called 911, and then my wife. My wife is now angry that Daisy called 911 for nothing and has now wasted our money on an ambulance ride. Me and my wife are now arguing because I think Daisy did the right thing, but my wife doesn't. Yesterday we got into a heated argument. We both said some hurtful stuff, and she is now staying with her mother for a few days while she thinks over my priorities in the relationship. I feel like he's not telling us everything.
You right?
Because he said we both said some hurtful stuff. That could go a long way. That could, he could have said, I
married you,
I hate your guts, or something like that, which can go a long way. And I don't know, I think from what is told here, the mom definitely is, definitely sucks. because
Yeah, like her whole issue is that she called the
ambulance, because
911.
that's just the automatic,
Yeah, what to
thing.
do? I mean, a
Also-
kid isn't breathing. What do you?
Isn't this in Britain or something?
It has to be half.
Because no one says half 5
Yeah.
in America. So either this, are they poor? Because
Poor?
well, because aren't like wait, that sounds bad.
Yeah, I could tell the way he typed. Broke as
No,
heck.
no, no,
like,
no, because isn't like ambulance? I don't know, because like an ambulance here is like what, $2,000 or something like that. Isn't like an ambulance there like, I don't know, like, or something?
Isn't it free?
Yeah, it's like definitely less than what we have here. So you'd think surely it's affordable.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. What are the comments? The top comment says, "Not the asshole. Your wife is truly awful, and I hope you're having her read these responses."
Well, okay. Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I don't think like that comp. I don't think she's like a villain, but I get where she's coming from. Like,
I mean, if money is an
Google it.
issue,
My kid's not breathing. Google it up. Like, not.
that's not should be the first thing
But
to
like,
look.
still, like, oh.
It
or,
could be a
like,
life or death situation.
I guess so, but like, still, or like did the parents ever explain to that that the kid has
Breathing issues.
breathing, like he holds his breath when he's frustrated. So I think that should have also been explained. So like, at the end of the day, I don't think he's an asshole because, well, maybe he is because he said some hurtful things and he's not explaining, meaning that he's probably like.
Maybe he said
Because
something.
you're always gonna make yourself look better.
Yeah, you're right. That's the point of these stories.
Right. I'll say 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10
Yeah.
is the asshole.
Yeah.
I would say I would give her a solid 6. Is the asshole
Mm.
only because her yelling caused everyone to start crying and just would not, like, I guess, get an like she didn't. I'm guessing that she didn't want to hear it from this kid,
Mm.
which I mean is your kid's guardians at this point of time, but then I mean, what does hurtful words mean?
Mm.
What?
Because you could probably like bring up other.
Yeah, you could have said like a lot of things.
Fighting, yeah.
Maybe they have like do they have a post history?
I don't think so.
Because they said this is their first post and this was posted today.
Maybe there's a follow up.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I do understand why this may be confusing. My mother is not from the country, and she learned how to speak English in the UK. She then moved to the States, met my dad, and had me growing up. Oh, so they're in the States.
Oh.
Oh.
With English background.
So, understandably, I wouldn't call the ambulance. But, I mean, it's your child. You should be willing to spend $2,000 on your child.
Even if you think it's a minor problem.
Yeah, even if you think it's a minor problem. And hopefully insurance, covers some of it. But if it doesn't, then oh well, work overtime. That's the life of an American.
Yeah.
What?
My philosophy is get a raise. Like,
Exactly.
you don't have enough money? Your problem, get a raise. Like, extra time. Oh my gosh. Alright, next post.
Next post. What's the next one? AITA for refusing to cover my scar and wearing a bikini as it triggered my friend. I, 24F, had a cancer scare a few years back and had a biopsy done on my upper leg. The scar has faded now, but it is still fairly noticeable and about 7 centimeters long. Thankfully, it was only a scare and nothing came out of it. For a while, I was insecure about it and stopped wearing skirts or tight leggings where you could see the outline of the scar. But now that I'm accepted it's going to be there, I started to wear whatever and realized nobody cares about it apart from the odd question. We went to the beach yesterday and as a friend group and I wore a bikini. I was excited to get a tan and my friend Anna brought her other friend Dana, 25F. I have met her before but don't know her very well. However, I do know she started a fundraiser for her mom who is fighting cancer right now. Dana's family situation is quite difficult as her dad passed away recently and her mom has stage 4 cancer, and Dana is juggling a lot. I came earlier than Anna and Dana, so I was already in a bikini while they joined us, and Dana was nice to me and asked about my new job. Then Anna went to say hi to the others, and Dana mentioned my scar and recognized it was a biopsy. She asked if I could wear a beach cover-up, and it was triggering to her and insensitive of me as I knew her mom was going through it right now. I said no, I'm here to get a tan, and the cover-up will ruin that. And Dana didn't say anything, but didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. Today, Anna texted me saying that Dana told her what happened. While she agrees Dana's comment was weird, I should have given her a free pass as she is not in the best place mentally right now. I said it was really weird and I know I wouldn't. I generally don't think I'm in the wrong, and I think she's being really weird about the situation. Obviously, if I'm in the wrong, I will apologize. No?
Like what?
Like, it's not her fault.
Right, like
It's not your fault.
that's just coincidence.
Get over it, like.
Right?
That's so bad, but I mean,
I understand that like she's going through a lot or whatever, but like why should my outfit trigger you that much to where you say, please cover up because I can see your scars?
yeah, like, what if it wasn't a biopsy scar? What if it was just a burn scar? Or
Right.
something? Like, oh, are you gonna get triggered? Or I wonder what the comments say. It says, not the asshole. Well, I feel for her.
I would
Yada yada yada. Okay, so definitely not. NTA.
It's real.
NTA. I low-key want to find somebody who thinks that she actually is.
Like, see why?
And it's probably gonna be like the most downvoted comment. Whoa, hold on. Somebody says, luckily this is fake. There are no 7 centimeter biopsy scars. A big punch biopsy is 5 millimeters. I'm sorry, 5 millimeters? I would know nothing, but okay.
Jeez.
You could get that big of a scar from a lymph node biopsy, but that would typically be from the groin, leg, LN too deep. And you had cancer scare and looking to get a tan? Using cancer to fake internet points is gross.
Wow.
Wow.
That is wow.
This guy,
He knows what he's talking about.
I don't think he does.
Oh.
I was gonna say this guy. I think he's the asshole.
He might be, but I mean,
Surely one dude on Reddit knows more. I don't know.
but it's Reddit as well, so
It is Reddit.
everything with a big Rocky Mountain size grain of salt.
Big Rocky Mountain sized grain of salt. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think that lady's the asshole. I think
I'll say no comment.
no comment.
Cause, but she's not. Like, if this story is true, she's not. If it's fake, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
Yeah.
is the devil.
Yeah.
There is a subreddit where it's like, am I the devil? And it's just these stories, but
Uh-huh.
like very bad.
Let's head on over.
Oh, you want to go there? Okay.
You want to go down there? Okay.
Am I the devil? Okay. Most recent. Actually, let's do top of the month because I feel like people just are like very. I feel like being the devil is kind of subjective, I guess. Because like somebody would think like, oh, this guy's very bad, and it could be like the least thing. Oh my goodness. What? Manipulated into cheating on my wife. Okay, this is interesting.
It's very short.
It is. I, 28M, was manipulated into cheating on my wife, 28F. Okay. First off.
How?
Exactly.
Like, that seems like a choice.
Okay. How do we move forward through our marriage? Hey Reddit, I'm going through a tough time in my marriage. It all started because recently I entered a depression. My wife and I both have very demanding jobs. Recently I had a new project that had me working longer hours, and that is what started my depression. Okay, go work out, I guess. Now going through my depression, I started confiding in my coworker about how I was feeling. I thought I could trust her as a friend, but she knew I was in a vulnerable state. She took advantage of my state, and this led to an affair. My wife found out, and we are both going to counseling Monday. But this month our marriage is on the ropes. I've been trying to get her to understand my depression and how low my mental health was, but she doesn't want to hear it. That's such an excuse. What? I was so depressed. So I slept with a lady.
That's it.
I mean, that lady, like, if she, like, I mean, you know, if she instigated, obviously, right?
Yeah, that's on her.
That's on her. Like, if she instigated and, like, knowing,
You're
like,
married.
you're married and you're going through, like, issues,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, she's a bad person. But you, that's no excuse.
You're not blameless, you know?
Because
You still did it.
you did the deed. My goodness. How?
I wouldn't say devil, but like, God.
That's definitely creepy.
Right, like, how dumb can you be to say, oh, I got manipulated and you cheated on my wife? Like, that's a choice.
That was a choice.
So.
It was like, it's not like you were drugged. If you were
Yeah,
drugged, that's understandable.
That's a different
But
story.
depression doesn't make you horny.
Right.
I wonder what the comments say. Okay, own your cheating. It was a choice.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder if this guy, I wonder if he makes comments. So he does give a comment. And he says, at the end of the day, I was the one who cheated. It is my responsibility. That doesn't result from taking advantage of someone. That is true, but don't deflect blame. My goodness. This guy
What are you talking about?
is a big red flag. Big red flag. I don't. That's a little scary. Okay, I think we should do one more, and then wrap this up. And then go bake a cake or something.
Yes, sir.
You want to do another devil one or a regular?
Anything. Let's do it.
Okay, let's continue with devil. Okay. Am I the asshole for liquidating my daughter's college fund to keep our dream house?
Oh my God.
Okay. I, 50F, lost my husband 4 years ago. I have a 16-year-old daughter. My late husband left me everything and told me to trust his lawyer. My husband had worked for 20 years as a doctor and did some minor investing, so I inherited over 7 figures. What? 7 figures? You're a millionaire? Okay. A year later, I decided to list our home of 12 years and received an offer too good to refuse. With the inheritance as well as the influx of cash from selling the house, I decided to move my daughter and I to Malibu because we always dreamed of a home next to the beach, but my husband was exceptionally tight-fisted and called homes there money pits. That is true. They are money pits. I wonder what this person does for a job, because their husband was a doctor, but what did they do? Work at a salon? We found a beautiful home by the sea. I never personally handled anything regarding buying a home before, so I did not anticipate all the extra costs beyond the sticker price. But my daughter was so excited, so I decided to go for it. My late husband's lawyer was furious at my decision, rightfully so. So I decided to stop taking his calls.
Are you serious?
That's
his money.
This lady sounds like a blonde. Yeah. I ended up signing with a money manager who said that we'd be passively earning 90% of what surgeons earn per year. Passively. No, she's passively earning 90% of what a surgeon makes. What does a surgeon make? Like $500K a year or something like that?
300.
Oh. So they would be passively earning 90% of that. Passively, but how?
What do you mean passively?
I guess through their investments.
Yeah, okay.
But the money manager ended up tanking a lot of our investments.
Okay.
I took the dwindling money out and made my own investments.
Not another trash.
This is like dumb on top of dumb. Which made it worse, and long story short, because of that, I only have $35K
from
with
7 figures.
Debt?
Okay, let's say the 7 figures is $1 million. That's still a lot.
That is a lot. You can make that last your entire life. Especially if you're smart. Obviously, this person is not smart. I don't know how they made it. How did they marry a doctor?
Go celebrate and buy a Malibu mansion.
I guess we can tell why the doctor left her. She's a dumb.
Yeah.
With the amount available to me, I'm only looking at being able to pay 1 month of mortgage and upkeep. And then I'm basically out of my luck until my business gets clients. pressure. She has a business.
Especially she has a fresh business. Okay.
However, the place where we do have a significant amount of money is the fund my husband started for our daughter. So that has to be like 100K because that's what college costs. With the money there, I can prevent our credit cards from being shut down and not have to worry about the mortgage for many more months. So I ended up liquidating my daughter's college fund, and I told her about it today, and she was furious and said she cannot believe all her dad's work is gone. She said she wouldn't be supporting me for retirement. Rightfully so. Am I the asshole for trying to fix my mistakes and trying to keep our house?
What happened to selling the house? When
Exactly. She could have just sold the house. But no, she wanted to be a little Barbie, a 50-year-old Barbie. My goodness. You're not a million. You barely had $1 million. So I don't know.
She said that.
Well, she said she got over $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like not even a millionaire. That you're just barely a millionaire.
Yeah.
Which is like.
Which is
rare. A lot, but it's not a lot. But like, don't go out and buy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Malibu mansion.
We have millionaires here in Colorado, and they live in a $200,000 house. You're the asshole. You decide not to listen to the lawyer. Yes.
Yes.
You decide to move to an extremely expensive place. Yes. And you decide to trust someone's shady advice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All points checked.
This person is a extreme asshole.
Because what investment is like?
Money manager? What even is that?
I'm guessing like a financial advisor, but like you give them your money for investing. But who, before signing a contract or handing over funds, gives you such an amazing number, and you're not like sus about it?
How?
Like, what?
That's
like signing up for like an Andrew Tate school and you're like, yeah, this is gonna work.
The Hustlers University.
Right.
How? These people vote.
I know.
That's what bizarre. Like, these people vote, and that's. Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Yes.
This has been one hectic of a podcast, first podcast episode. We did this for about many more to come. We did this for about 2 hours, lost about almost an hour worth of audio.
Yep. On YouTube I always wondered how like, oh yeah guys, I lost an hour of like or a full day of filming or a full day of audio, or my thing just didn't record. I was like, how dumb can you be? Now I'm like, okay, never mind.
Well,
never mind.
I should have double checked. This is like not the first time something like this has happened to me. Well, thank you for listening. This is the underscore podcast. Please subscribe, comment, like, watch our future podcast whenever that comes out, probably in like March or something when we get together for spring break, I guess.
Yeah. At my place, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, at Wyatt's place, so we're not having pee breaks in the middle of the podcast. That's not something that will that will be edited out.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a plug or anything? Go follow Wyatt.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
At Wyatt.Musisi.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Go follow me at... I don't think my personal account's public. So go follow me at Eggman Nigga. Okay, I know that sounds bad, but it's not spelled like that. It's the Sonic character. Okay. It'll be on the description. Thank you all for listening.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.